What's up, everybody? Love that drum beat at the intro. It's fantastic. Bitcoin, what can I say? Going sideways again all day long. So, hey, welcome, guys. Good evening to those that are joining me from Europe over there on the other side of the world. Good afternoon to everybody here. That is, well, actually, I guess it's morning for you, Tobias. But hey, good morning to you, man. Good evening to everybody here joining me in the United States side. Welcome to Tactical Trades. I'm your host, Army Piper. Man, we got some stuff that we've got to go through today. I know that yesterday I went through a lot of TA, but I got a story that I want to talk about first. So let's just jump in here, get this knocked out of the way because I want to talk to you about something. So check this out. This is what I was looking at today, guys. Bank of America to pay $250 million for double dipping and fake accounts. Okay. Let's read in here and see what it says. Cause I want to talk about this and then I'm going to pull up this chart because this is wonky, man. This is wonky. Bank of America is paying $250 million after regulators concluded the giant lender double dipped on overdraft fees and opened accounts for customers without their consent. Harmed customers will get $100 million and another $150 million will go to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and the OCC. Okay. For multiple years, starting in September 2018, it made hundreds of millions of dollars in such fees. Keep that in mind. Look, it made hundreds of millions of dollars. So really all they're doing is taking away this money from them. No real punishment going on there, first of all, right? Secondly, let's get down here. The bank is paying $30 million for fees for opening unauthorized financial accounts and misleading statements regarding credit card rewards. From at least 2012, the bank employees illegally applied for and enrolled consumers in credit card accounts without their knowledge. Okay, guys. All right, look. I don't know if you guys know this. I pulled this up earlier. You guys can go and look and verify this. Absolutely true statement. Q1 in 3 months of 2023, Bank of America made $8.2 billion. It literally said that they made hundreds of millions of dollars off of this. So all they're doing is taking this money away from them for their punishment. It might seem like a lot of money to you guys, but it's literally costing them nothing. They're just going to lose that part. They made $8.2 billion in 3 months. Nothing is going to happen to them for this. If you were doing 50 years in prison and your life expectancy was 75 years, that would be a significant punishment, right? This is essentially the equal thing of you getting 50 years of prison time, but your life expectancy is 10,000 years. It's a drop in the bucket, but surely this has had an impact on what's going on with the stock today on Bank of America, right? We would assume Bank of America stock taking a hard hit. Let's jump over, go down to Bank of America. I want to show you guys this. This is a little disturbing. Bank of America, there we go. Let's pull it up. Oh, look, green candles for the past 8 hours today, guys. Green candles right now hitting up there on the dynamic reactor. That's what's going on. But that's their punishment. They get to make more money. Matter of fact, there was a sharp drop off up today, 2.31 from their lowest point today. So that's what they get for breaking laws, committing fraud. And now getting all of you guys that are with Bank of America, taking your money from you and making accounts for you. Fraud. It's a straight up illegal crime. They got a fine that is laughable at best. So don't think that any of the regulators out there in the United States are in it to win it for you and protect you, the consumer. None of them are. The regulators are only protecting people like Bank of America. So I want to get that off my chest. Piper rant right out the gate. Welcome to everybody that's in here. Wells Fargo. Matter of fact, hey, they were doing this in that 10-year period that Wells Fargo got their hand smacked for it and didn't stop until last year in 2022. So, let's go see here. We got Mr. J in here. He was first. Bedridden, I know you're tired out there sitting watching me on the other side of the planet. I appreciate you and Tobias both being here, man. Crypto Ben Franklin, good afternoon, man. Our favorite non-president in the house. Crypto Trades in here. Eric Wallen, always. He said he don't have anything that he wants today. Pick one for him. I'll pick something for you, man. We're also going to look at our trades from yesterday that we were calling out. Nancy Croy said, hello, Piper, and I gave her a shout back. I appreciate her being here. Awesome. So if I miss anybody, let's see here. DLK, banks need to start injecting blockchain into their system. Absolutely. Dusty Hunt, Go Army, Crypto Billy with the blue wrench also up in here. I appreciate you guys being here. If you guys are, new here, or if you've been here many times before and you're just coming back to see more Investing Bros content right here in the afternoon, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button, hit that notification bell, get notified every time we go live. And if you want to help me out, share this video. It will help get this TA out to people that need it. And evidently, with the regulators taking care of everybody else, the only way you're going to make any money and take care of yourself is to learn how to do some technical analysis. And you don't have to use it for trading. You can use it for hodling. Just you be diamond hands. Just know when to become diamond hands, right? So let's go check out the charts, see what we got working here today, guys. So yesterday, I'm not going to talk too much about Bitcoin. It's continuing to crawl sideways in its crab-like fashion here. If you guys recall here yesterday, I showed you, and this would be about this time period right here. I said, watch this, guys. We're going to get the support off the lower level and watch for it to get some support here on the trend line that goes over here to one of our indicators. That's going to be this one right here, the multi-kernel regression that I'm using. Well, that's what it did. It literally rejected at the top of this frame, came down, hit the line perfectly, and it has just been sideways still. So we are in crab mode for Bitcoin. So we're not going to talk too much about that, just the fact that it's obeying what the TA said it was going to do. Let's go and take a look at ADA. We talked about that trade yesterday. My indicators, I do a lot of traditional TA. So I use things like, things like fixed range volume profiles, Fibonacci's, all that stuff. But what I'm using on here right now specifically is a lot of stuff from Chart Prime. I will try to explain it. If you guys got any questions about my indicators, feel free to ask me. But I will definitely try to answer any questions you have. But you can check the link down below, get 45% off, and support the show. So best product around. You get free education and training on it. But enough shilling. Let's get to the TA stuff here. I wanted to show you guys ADA Cardano ADA token right here yesterday, guys. I told you that we had critical support that we were hitting on that point of control. That's that dash red line right there. Don't you back up on me. Get it. Get back where you were. Thank you very much. You can see that dash red line. That's the point of control. That's literally where we hit at yesterday. Where were we? We were right there. So that's where it came down to and closed that candle out on that point. I said it was going to be heading to 30 cents. I still think that is the case. That's going to be right up here at this order block. This order block sitting there with medium liquidity. It's also going to be right in line with this frame, top trend line, resistance line there for the symmetric triangle, auto printed chart patterns from Chart Prime. I love them. You got to love them. Yeah, I think it's going to come up here and to reject off of that point. We got the value area high there. Might punch through that value area high. We've done it several times before, and that would make sense for it to do it again, and then hit that order block and that trend line before we come back in. I do think that that is where this is going. We are holding well above the dynamic reactor, holding well above that trend line on the kernel, and above that point of control. So still looking pretty decent here. However, money flow on ADA just grinding sideways. We did have a bearish divergence. Even despite that bearish divergence, not really getting much downside going there. So, Eric Wallen, you're in a trade. What trade you in? Let me know in the chat, and I will go look at it for you. Coin? Yeah, Coin is flying. I actually looked at that earlier. Coin is doing fantastic. Reason for that being, if you don't know, they were named as the surveillance entity for all of the ETFs, BlackRocks, all of them. So they will be the ones that will be holding the custody and giving transparency to regulators, those regulators that care about us so much, so that they can make sure that there is transparency in the pricing of the ETF on the for the NASDAQ for the stock side. It's a security, and so it's got to have transparency. That's why a lot of Chinese companies got delisted from the United States markets, because they lack the transparency. Oh, am I in a trade? I am actually in a trade right now for Ethereum. And I am in 10% with my account. I've still, for my margin that I want to enter in, but I am just a little bit down on. I'm down 1.81% right now. So I'm looking for a pullback on it to add a little bit better positioning in there. I have a very strange trade style, and sometime I will break it all down for you guys. So let's go and take a look at Atom. Matter of fact, if we have time today, I'll give a wrap up of, how I trade. It's a little bit different than how most people trade, and I don't think that many people understand it. So I will try my best to walk you through and explain that to you so when I talk about my trades, you understand what I'm doing with them. Let's take a look at Adam. Somebody requested Adam here on the 4 hour. Guys, right now let's see, what do we have here? Man, we got this, well, I've had trend lines that I've drawn on here before, and it's actually laying over perfectly with this pattern of support that we have here on the bottom. We are actually breaking that right now, guys. If I was to make a measured move on this, and let's see, we're going to go from the widest point. Here we go down to here. Nope. What are you doing? That's a drawing tool. Don't do that to me. Thank you very much. Need a trend line. Let's grab this here, bring this down to there. You're a little bit off. Thank you very much. All right, let's bring this here. Yeah, this would be brumming down. Hey guys, check this out. So if you want to make a trade on Adam, not financial advice, not me telling you to take a trade, but there is a trade set up here. I'm going to come in here and take a look at what we got going on here. We're breaking out of this pattern right now. I would be setting, and let me find my short tool here. I would be setting a short entry there. Bring this up above the dynamic reactor, and I do believe that the target for this is going to be somewhere in the range of, where did it go? I just saw, there it is, that right there. That is a medium order block. That would give you a 4.3 trade right there. And you could even bring this up just a little higher to protect yourself on that liquidity. That'll give you a 3-to-1 risk to reward right there. So that's what I would do with that. Not financial advice. Nice risk to reward there, 3-to-1. 3 on the reward side, 1 on that means if you traded all 3-to-1s, guys, all 1 to 3 risk to reward, that would mean that anything better than 33% accuracy on your trades leaves you in profit. That's what that means. So 1 to 3, very good risk to reward ratio. And that's what I would look at there in Adam. Somebody had another one in here that they asked me to look at. Let me find it real fast. I'm going to pull up coin in a second for you. I promise. Yeah, sorry about that rant at the beginning. I had to. Eric Wall had said, we're just going to follow 30K followed by more 30K. Yes, Bitcoin is a stable token at this point. It is tied to the $30,000 bill. And it's actually up right now to 30,500, which means that it is depegging from the $30,000 bill and going on its way up. So don't short my Adam. Oh, that was Adam. That's what was asked for earlier. All right, cool. Let's get it. I'm going to go and just start looking for some stuff here. Let's bring it back over to the Safari, and I'm going to move over to the crypto bubbles. Let's see what we got moving over here. We got FTT up 16.4% today. We got comp up 10.4. Renders left there. Let's go ahead. That's for the day. I want to grab the week and see if anything pops up here on that side. Algo had quite the turnaround from the week to the daily. And what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm looking on the weekly to see what we have going on for moves on the weekly. And then I'm looking for either continuation or reversals that have happened on the daily. You can also do this on lower time frames where you'll look at the daily and then flip over to the hourly and see if there's anything there that had a flip or a twist on its pricing, like Hex. Hex right now, garbage. Don't ever buy it. But if you can trade it, run with it. FTT's pulling back a little bit. Let's go check FTT right now, and then we'll see. And then Flow. I want to check FTT and Flow. That's what I'm seeing on there right now, and we will see if there's any trades in there. Come here, FTT. FTT, the native token of FTX, and there's a lot of rumor going around that they may be coming back. So, FTX 2.0. FTX, hell no, is what you can do with that. But hey, if people want to trade the token, I'm all for it. I don't care what you do to trade. I don't know what just happened to FTT. It moved on me there. FTT, let's see here. Again, crypto. Got it. Binance. And it is right there at the top. There we go. Yeah, look here, guys. It's breaking up. Nice rejection. It did have a breakout. Had a measured target up to here. Is this a measured target or is this a smart target? Let me see what I have in here. I've got a smart target. Let's throw a measured one. I bet the measured move was hit. Yeah, it was hit on that wick back there. Let's see here. Let's throw some other stuff on and see what we're working with. I'm going to isolate this chart off here, and then we're going to come down. We're going to bring this in, and I'm going to see what the Fibonacci's are telling me from the top here on the 4-hour down to the bottom. Yeah, that was a rejection on the 382, and right now we're stuck under the 236. Me personally, this is me, not you. I would look at an entry on the 326 in case it tries to come back up there again. Set your target to at least a 1 to 3 and then bring it back down to this 1 to 1 line. That would be somewhere in right about where that breakout point was for that 1 to 3 risk to reward. And you can bring it back above these other levels here. I wouldn't worry so much about that wick, but that's what I would be looking at on that. That'll give you a 2.28. Maybe go in with half and half on your entries just in case. So let me mute some people here because everyone seems to want to start, messaging on Discord right when I start all of this. So unless it's somebody over here in top chat. And then if it's in top chat, you get all my attention. There we go. It was TA Tim. Tim's over there talking about his win over there on around the blockchain. If you guys saw it, it was awesome. He won because of his knowledge of the office and his knowledge of Darth Vader. So hashtag Lord Vader. Yeah, Army is on fire. No time for screen switching. Man, I am leaving you guys hanging over here. That's what I would look at there. Sorry, man. Yeah, this is what happens when I don't have someone else on the show with me there. Crypto bubbles is what I'm looking at here. Let's go ahead and look at what I did on the setup here. 236 right there on the fibs. And that is what we trying to get up above. I suspect that we're going to get a rejection here for a pullback, targeting down to the 0 to 1 line, the 1 to 1 line at the bottom here. And that would be a good spot for that. Could even be coming back to retest here. And by the time a trend line hits, it's going to be down there anyways. That's going to give you a 2.2 to 1 risk to reward ratio right there on FTX token. Let's go ahead and go check out Flow. IBZ, man. That's how the investing bros roll. We're just going to just flip the charts all day long here. Flow. Let's go check out Flow. That was the other one over here on Binance. Let's pull that one up. And Flow, what you got working with me here? Flow had quite the pullback here, and I want to look for support on this and see if we can get the potential for a long. Man, look at that run up there. Jeez Louise, what are you doing over here, Flow? Trend line going. Nope. Mats were well below that. And then let's go check out the oscillators and see what they're saying. Look at this tightness right here, guys, on the oscillator. When I see this tightness here, this makes me very excited. I have to take the charts, as they come. And when I see this tightness, this tells me that we could be seeing a breakout coming. This looks like it could be because it's in this breaker block, which was a previous order block, could be breaking to the upside. You see this line down here, this blue cloud. This is called the volume flex reactor. It's right here in Chart Prime Dynamic Pro. And if we go down here and we look at that's the wrong one. It's in the Market Oracle Pro. Thank you. My bad. It is this volume flex reactor right here. What it is a 200 weighted moving average. Okay. And it is also volume. So when you see it really wide like this was a ton of volume going in and out of this. If I pulled up volume and threw it on here, the volume candles, you would see really big candles there. Right now, volume starting to really get tight and slow down. That means the bears are probably getting weak. Let's go see what kind of volume it was. I'm just going to throw vol on here and we'll see how that looks. I want to see if it's red candles or green candles, and I'll show you guys what I watch for on here when I do this. Volume. There we go. Thank you. And I added way too many. All right. So looking here, guys, you can see the green are starting to really get high here. If I bring this in, let me bring this off again, bring it up to here. See how the green candles keep spiking in here that are higher than the red candles? We had one right here, and that was the pullback there, but we found support right there on the dynamic reactor. I would be looking for this to break to the upside. Just because of how tight this is looking here. Money flow is starting to come back up right here on the MFI. We are pretty low down on the RSI primed, and it looks like we are about to bounce on the 0 line here. If it does flip to red, that is what it is. But what I would watch for here is if it can get a volume breakup, because these green candles that are coming in here means that people keep trying to push it up. So let's go and let's set up what that would look like on a long. If I were to do this, I would be setting a test on the volume volume flex reactor down here. I'm going to bring this up. We're going to put it right below this breaker block, and we're going to do this on a 3-to-1, about right there. And the reason that I think that that's going to happen is because if it bounces here and starts to come back up, this would get, there's more room to the upside on the oscillator. Money flow's coming up. That's why, point blank, if it's a risky trade, but we set stop losses and we hope for the best. We read the indicators for the story that they're telling and we let it run. So, yeah, the CP group longed it all the way up and then we shorted the flow all the way down. Congrats, man. I appreciate that info. I'm now looking for it to come back up again. So be watching for flow. You're talking about, Mr. J, you are talking about the NASDAQ 75 trades in the Chart Prime group, correct? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, if you guys don't know, over there in Chart Prime, they do give you trade calls. You get trade signals on crypto, which is pretty sweet. It's all included in your subscription. Check this out, man. This is wild. I love this. You see this purple check mark right there? It says that it's losing momentum. It's time to get out. That's what that means. When that indicator pops, if you were in a long from down here, this means, hey, you might want to take some profit. Then we had two swing failures here happen. And that's what those are. We had a double on that. So, and then there is that multi-kernel regression saying down right here on this little candle. And then you could have shorted all that. I love these indicators. Like I said, this multi-kernel regression from Chart Prime, absolutely free indicator. Adam Delgado, how's it going, brother? Hey, you're welcome, man. You got anything you want me to check out? Let me know. I'm going to go. Guys, don't let me forget that I'm over here. I'm going back to the crypto bubbles. Okay. Let's see what we got working here. Algorand's down a little bit. How is it looking right now? Algo might be coming up. Oh, let's go check some Algo. I see that it has a flip on it, red to from the hourly, from the daily to the hourly, and it's now flipping. So let's go check out Algorand. This is how I screen a lot of stuff, guys. I just look at crypto bubbles and I go, yeah, that one's looking juicy. Let's go grab on that. So, Algorand, massive, nasty drop. Look at this thing. This is horrible. Okay, so let's go and do some traditional TA. Let's turn this stuff off here, and let's see what we got. Let's do a fibs. Let's bring it from down here. On the Fibonacci's, the Fibonacci in Alfredo right there. It's the golden pocket, guys. And it looks like we're getting rejected. I actually think that we're going to continue down to the platinum pocket with this rejection right here. You can see that this 618 was trying to hold it. It wicked down to the 0.66. I talked to you guys about that yesterday on my golden pocket levels. And then look, you did it. Scream. Thank you. I know I'm going to need someone to run my stream deck for me when I'm on here. Okay. If we take a look here, guys, from the low to the high, I get to walk through this again. I'm going to give you guys extra time today just because of this. Down we go. We got nice bounces on the 50% line. That's where you like to see those bounces occur at. It means above it bullish, below it bearish, especially when you're coming from this way. Of course, if it was the other way and you're shorting anything under this, bullish for you, right? Because that's the direction you're trading. We came down. We got nice support on the 0.618 right here in the golden pocket. And now we have broken down into the golden pocket here. Broke down below it. Right now, testing on the 0.66. And we'll see how it's going there. Let me look here. This rejection right now, if we close this below this, I would be looking at an entry on the 0.66. That's going to be 10.7 cents. You can run this just like so. And let's go ahead and check that level there. We're going to hit the line there with the entry. We're going to bring this up above this previous cluster here. We're going to bring this down to the 786 at least. Guys, I want to run this one closer in order to at least have that 2-to-1. I want to stay above that 618. So that's how I'd run that at a 2.29 risk to reward. If I don't get at least a 2-to-1, preferably a 3-to-1, I won't do a trade. But I do think that we're going to come down to the platinum pocket here if we cannot hold inside of this golden pocket. So if it closes below 10.7 cents, be watching for that to be an entry. That's what I would do. And then you can take that as a short down to the 786, take your profit. If you want to, and you think it's going to go ahead and try for the 887 inside the platinum pocket, here's what you can do. I have my entry here. My stop loss is set here. It makes it to the 786. I close out 50% of it. Then I go ahead and I move my stop loss down just below my entry. That way, if it does bounce here and it ends up coming back up, I can get my stop loss hit while still in profit. So that's a little trading trick there for you. That's what I like to do when I'm doing a trade. If I think that there's more news coming to continue it to the downside and that it's going to close entirely in this platinum pocket down here, then I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that, take 50% profit off the table, move my stop loss to profit, and then just let the rest of it run. Let's go check the oscillators, see how they're looking. It is looking like we are getting one bar right here of oversold. Not too concerned about that. If we go back, you can see that algo literally gets multiple blocks and downside continuations occur. Like here, all of this continued down. So not concerned about that. Money flow does look like it's about to curve back down again. And we are used to running way down here on the RSI prime for this. Look how low it gets sometimes. This is plenty of room for that RSI to still drop some more. So just now hitting on the MACD normalized, the histogram is just now turning red. And that fast mover, slow mover there looks like it's starting to come back down also. So might be a local low. Yeah, I still think, though, that if it doesn't hold the golden pocket and stay inside of it and it rejects there, then I'm absolutely looking for the platinum pocket. Just because we had this huge wick down here, that wouldn't even be halfway of this wick. That wick would actually be at the 887 for it to split that wick in half. So that's what I'm looking at there. Let's go. Chainlink. Link Marines. Let's get it. The platinum pocket, King D. The platinum pocket is the 786 and the 887. It is essentially the golden pocket, but at the 786. 618 and 786 are two very popular turnaround points, but the price tends to range in that area there. So just like the golden pocket is the 0.66 here to the 0.618, I use 786 to the 0.887, 88.7% retracement for the platinum pocket. If it does not play out in the golden pocket, it tends to go to the platinum pocket. And if you want to see an example of that, you'll let me go over here, grab this, and I will show you what that looks like. This is Ethereum that I've been watching and messing with for a while. And I've got my fibs going in here all the way back to this high on August of 2022, closing out at the bottom on the double bottom there of Ethereum. You can see that we had a lot of resistance here on the golden pocket. It played a long time, did a retest there, came down here, faked out below it, another retest on that. But look where all of this price action has been playing this entire time, going all the way back to April of 2023 here inside the platinum pocket, 786 there, 887 there, and that's where we are grinding sideways out on that. Bitcoin, grab that. Turn on my fibs here, please. Where's my fibs? Local fibs? Nope. May fibs there. Platinum pocket. Rejection on the platinum pocket, 887. All this rejection finally broke above it. This range here, guys, I'm going to show you this. This level here, 31,363, is where I've been telling Crux of Crypto, good buddy of mine. If we break above this, be watching. I actually was showing him this before any of this cluster ever happened there. It was based on this back here. You can see candle close below that level, candle close below that level, wicked above, little bounce there, but this candle wick bounced on this level. That is what I was watching this whole time. That is where we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections, 31,363 on Bitcoin. So, We broke out of that platinum pocket there, and it keeps bouncing up to that. So right now we're on the 887 of the platinum pocket on Bitcoin. I just wanted to show you that so you understand why the platinum pocket is relevant. So let's go check out. I need to patent the platinum pocket. Actually, I learned about the platinum pocket from Elianachi. Elianachi taught me about that. So never stop learning. I don't know everything. I am always up to learn more. Elianachi taught me about the platinum pocket. So shout out hashtag Elianachi. He's over in the Chart Prime community. So if you guys are over there, just hit him up. Say, hey, tell me about the platinum pocket, bro. Let's go and check out Link. I had a request for Link from my boy Billy there, Crypto Billy. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate everything you do in this space. You guys don't realize this, but Crypto Billy is one of the busiest dudes I know in the crypto space. That man is constantly building relationships and building bridges. So love him to death. He gets a lot of people onto other shows, and that's what he's good at it. He's really good at it. You want to know somebody in this space? Just contact him. He probably knows how to get a hold of them directly. So let's see what we're looking at for Link here. We did get a buy indicator coming off of the market oracle. This is going to be the trend mode right here, and it's set the trend mode running on, I believe, on a 12. Nope, it's auto maximized. Let me see if we change this and let this auto maximize. Yeah, even earlier entry right there. Beautiful on the long there. Broke through off of that trend line. Up she goes. And looks like right now we're getting a nice bounce on Link on this line right here. This line again, guys, is this multi-kernel regression. I'm telling you, it's free. Put this on your charts. Let's go see what else we're looking at here. Looks like we're about to get a bounce right now on the 0 line of this oscillator to come back to the upside. If we go back and look, you can see a lot of times when we get in range of that 0 line, we'll either get a rejection back down or we'll get a bounce coming back up off of it. And that's what it's at right now. So that is a really good sign. Looking at the wicks here that are breaking down through that trend line of the multi-kernel, getting a nice bounce on this order block here, giving us that support resistance. And I want to go in and turn on, let me go in on the 4 hour here and let me go check and see what we have for the predictive ranges first off. Yeah, we're still bouncing on an order block here. We have our trade line all the way up here. This is going to be your lower support. So we are literally down at the bottom of the predictive ranges. This is the first line of it. And if I break this off here, bring this in, you'll see our predictive ranges are going all the way up. We could be running on this for a while. Let's go to the 1 hour and see how that's looking. Top down, guys, top down. That's what we like to do, right? Okay, we got a breakdown out of a pattern there a while ago. What time was that? That was going to be Monday. So last evening for us out here, night if you're on the Eastern Coast. And that is a breakdown. We had a confirmation right there, and down she went. Right now, we are hitting the bottom. Well, not right now, we're hitting it. We hit it this morning, the bottom of this trade band. We normally trade in there. So I think you might be looking at some upside on Chainlink. I think if Link can close above the dynamic reactor here and that volume flex reactor and retest that as support, the delta line would be one point that I would look at for take profit on a quick take profit, moving your stop loss up, and then watch for it to come back up here. You can see that there. Let's go ahead and pull all this off, and I want to throw on some fibs for you and see what that's looking like real fast. And then I will walk you guys through my trade style. What's up, Crypto Archie in the house, man? That's what I'm talking about. What's up, brother? Hey, I want to talk to you when you have time, Archie. I think I'm ready to come back and do some TA for the Crypto Gem Hunters. And guys, if you don't follow the Crypto Gem Hunters, you need to. They're doing amazing tokenomics and utility hunts over there for gems that can 100x. Love those guys to death. But Archie, I want to talk to you about bringing Jenna X on as a guest sometime, because she's got a lot of little degen plays, and maybe she can learn some tokenomics and get some feedback from you guys. So if you're down for that, let me know. Okay, so yeah, what I would watch for here, and you can see right now it is wicking back below that, but if we can get above that, I would be looking at a long there on that on Chainlink. I want to throw those fibs on and see what we're working with there, and then we'll go over and I'll talk you out through my trade style, guys. Four, bring that back up. There we go. Yo, DJ, bring that back. Okay, here we go. Down to here, up to here. Let's see what we got. We got golden pocket bounces, guys. 50% rejection right now in the fibs. When you see price play out like this clean on these key critical levels of fibs, that tells you that you have measured the correct levels for how the follow out would play with that, how the follow through would play. And that's what we're seeing right here. Golden pocket giving all kinds of support. Maybe a quick grab on this would be a retest down here on the 618 again, looking at this on the 4 hour right now. And if we go ahead and throw back on the multi-regression, that might be a little difficult. We do have the up here. Yeah, so check it out. If it rejects here and it comes back down, look for a long from the golden pocket on the 618. That's going to be at 6.09 cents. I love XLM, man. I've been buying some XLM lately. I think that XLM has got a lot of good news going on with it, with the ISO 20022 project. And plus, it's just so cheap right now, man. Even if you just get a little bit of exposure in your portfolio with it, I don't see why it would be a bad thing. It's going to go up. If the 4-year cycle still exists, I think it's going to be a good money maker. It's got a lot of gas behind it, running on that, and then it also has a lot of the growth to do because it went down so far in this last cycle. So yeah, here it is, guys. If we come back down to the golden pocket, look for your entry there. If it pops and breaks above here on the 50, look for a retest and enter on the 50 for a long. I would not want to do any short on this right now just because it looks very strong with this, all this bouncing here. This means that people are grabbing it up at that 6.09 to 605. Just grabbing it up, probably 605 really at $6.05. They're grabbing up Chainlink right now. So XDC 2, yep, got it. All right, so check it out. Let's jump back to the screen. I'm going to wrap this out by explaining how I do my trades to you guys. So, because I get asked this all the time, and I don't think a lot of people are tracking that. So I have right now, I pulled all of my alts, and what I'm talking about trading, but guys, I'm talking about my HODL bag too. So Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, XLM right now, my 4 HODLs. I've been buying the XLM, and it's just sitting in my wallet. But my XRP, my Ethereum, and my Bitcoin, I have split out half from cold storage, half into my trade account. I use BitGet. We have a BitGet link. I don't know that it's in the actual stream right now below, but we will get you that link, I promise. But I use BitGet, and right now what I'm doing with it is I'm doing inverse contracts. What that means is that I'm holding the Bitcoin and literally holding Bitcoin in a wallet, in a trade bag. I have Ethereum in a trade bag, and I have XRP in a trade bag. So what I do is I take, a few percent of it, of whatever token. When I see a good bounce of support, then I will go in and I will put an entry in, with like 5 to 10% of that trade bag of that token. So when I'm trading in Ethereum, I'm trading with my margin in Ethereum into an Ethereum trade with profit paid back in Ethereum. The only reason that I'm trading is not to make money. I'm literally making free Bitcoin, free Ethereum, free XRP to have in my bag for the entire bull run. So I'm just doing it to scalp and scrape free tokens into my HODL bag, right? The reason that I do that is one, on BitGet, I use my VPN to trade, and trades. If you're up, make sure you take profits. Yes, absolutely, crypto trades. Plus, I never take it out of the wallet. My ETH, my Bitcoin, my XRP are technically all staying in the wallets. They're not coming in and out. So it's really difficult to know that there was any movement at all. I just pay the capital gains on the tokens that I make for free. So my leverage is normally like about a 3x, and then I've got 90% more that I can deploy. So even if it goes the wrong way for me, if I think like right now, I would not trade a short for a long hold because we may never go back to the level that you entered at. But a long, I will enter in multiple pieces of it because as long as we don't break critical support levels, then I can go, okay, yep, I've moved my entry down as I've entered in, adding to it, and now it's set to go back up. So as long as we stay above critical levels, in which we have on all three of those tokens, I'm more than happy to hold my trades and keep adding to them on either retracements as it goes up or pullbacks below where I can get even better entries. So the reason for that is because let's say my Ethereum goes up to $10,000 on the next cycle, then I would be on a 3x, and it would be like essentially the gains of Ethereum being a $30,000 Ethereum at the next bull run top. So now you know how I do that, and that's the reason that I do my trades the way that I do them. That's it. Yeah, that is the long alpha entry strategy right there. Indie Rock Crypto, I appreciate that, man. Give me a couple of more. Hey, you're Navarro. Welcome, brother. Good to have you here. Elo Brown, what is good? Did I miss anybody in here that has come in recently? I don't think so. Let's go look and just see Matic. I want to check Matic. Matic has been pretty decent. Had a pretty decent morning, and then it pulled back this afternoon. So I want to go see what's going on with Matic, and then we'll wrap out with that, and then we will go back over and call it a day on the main screen here. So, guys, we're continuing to make higher highs and higher lows on Matic here on the 4 hour. Like I said, had a really good run up yesterday, consolidating for a bear flag right now. I want to go back and grab the top levels here to the bottom levels. I bet this is going to be about the platinum pocket from this high here down to this low. Yep. Oh, look at that. Nailed it. Platinum pocket, guys. That is where we had all this play at down here on the golden pocket. Finally retested on that 618 right there. And now we're inside the platinum pocket. If we get a breakout from this, just so you guys are tracking, this breakout measured off of this Flagstaff, can I grab you, please? Would put us up to about 80. I don't know that it would make it there. It'd probably be a liquidity grab above this previous level here. That's what I would watch for. Let's drop this down to a lower time frame. Ryan, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm getting my young beard going. That's what I'm trying to do, trying to grow that beard out. I also got my head shaved, so, you know, we're giving this look here. Thank you. I appreciate you, Archie. Seth is a punk. He's my favorite punk, but he's a punk. I love that dude. Always calling me old and making old man jokes. I don't know what his problem is. Let's go throw a trend line on here and see how this is looking. Yep, right there would be a good trend line for this flag. Let's go run it this way. It looks like we had a fake out on this. If we bring this down, a couple of fake outs there. Guys, I'm looking at this, and I'm going to say in the next, let's see here. Sometime in the next 8 to 10 hours, I think that Matic's going to have another breakout. Theoretically, what this should do is break to the upside because it's a bull flag. It could come back down here just to retest the 786 before going up, and that would be a fake out. So watch that closely. If it breaks to the downside, do not short. Look for an entry on the 786 at 72.7 cents. If it breaks this flag, look for an entry on the retest of that trend line, and then watch for rejection at the 887 of the platinum pocket. But if it follows the measured move, you would be looking up here for a take profit at around 79 cents. So that is what you got. That is too much beer for T-Shroom. Hair is for women. Piper Bro. What's up, Mike Play? How you doing, man? Black Knight. Dude, we have got to get together. Guys, Black Knight 001, shout out to him. He lives here in the El Paso area. And for those that don't know, my father's been going through some medical stuff. So he's going through some rehab right now. He's 78, not the type of rehab you think. He's definitely not doing any type of narcotics at 78. It's physical therapy rehab. But so I have not been able to link up with Black Knight. But Black Knight, we got to get together, man. hang out for a bit. You're right here. You're a fan, and you're always loyal to the show. And you're right here in El Paso, so I need to get that going. Vet. Yair Navarro wants Vet, and Elo Brown wants Render. So let's go check out Vet. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Crux of Crypto made a ton of money on Vet in the last cycle. So that dude is a super bullish guy on Vet. I don't know that I would be too bullish on it this bull run in comparison to last bull run, but I still think it has potential. I put in Vet, but it is not showing me Vet. Let me do this again. There, that's Matic. Am I missing Vet here, guys? Someone throw me a bone. Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay. Let's go check out Vet and see what we're looking at here. Vet, you look nasty, man. What's wrong with you? Okay. All right. Let's go check this out. I'm going to throw these on. I want to see if we got any chart patterns here. First of all, we're going to go and walk through the indicators, guys. We're going to go walk through here. So we did have a breakout of a pattern, had a confirmed breakout. You could have set an indicator alert, and it would have gave you that it was doing this print. And then that was the measure move, which is literally where it went to. So good job, Chart Prime and the amazing developers over there. Vet right now does have an uptrend coming off of the multi-kernel regression, but I want to go see what other chart patterns we have. I'm going to go throw on a head and shoulders, see if we got anything going on there. Does not look like it. That is a no, negatory. And then let's go throw on the multi-time frame. I'm going to do a local mode, and local mode. And this is going to be the daily, the weekly, and the 4-hour here. Not seeing any major. Evidently, I drew a line here before. That's weird. I don't know why. Must have been something with support resistance here that I put on here a long time ago, but that's where we are right now again. Not seeing anything on the multi-time frame there. Let's go and check out the, I want to turn all this back off. I want to go check out other indicators, and then I also want to throw a fixed range volume profile in here, and I will show you guys how to do that. So, yeah, we're sitting right now on the volume flex reactor right there, guys. We did get an uptrend. We're right now hitting on that trend line for the multi-kernel regression. Thank you. Line, please. Let me know when you got some time. I'll stop by. Absolutely, brother. We'll do. Okay. So here's what I'm watching here. Who else we got here? Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't missing anything. I want to throw on a fixed range volume profile here. And bam, there we go. Let's see what we have. Let's go back to this whole range here. We're going to take it from back here where we had the first breakdown of this and see what we got. Getting the bounce on the value area low. Guys, I think this is looking pretty decent. Right now, where this level is at right now, if we can get above this trend line, we already did a test of the value area low again. I would suspect that this is going to make its way back up to the point of control. Watch this trend assistant here. That could indicate a rejection on that. A lot of times the trend assist will do that to you. But for right now, with us having this, I would be more bullish than bearish on this because ultimately it's going to try to come back up to the value area high here. You can see all of that play there. And then the value area low, all of these areas here. So that's what you would see there. Yeah, looking pretty bullish on Vet right now, guys. And then let's go check out Render, and we will wrap this up. Render. A lot of people very bullish on Render. It's a good project, really. What they've got going on in the graphics world, I think they're going to do great things. So getting a bounce off of a low liquidity order block right now, but we are sitting below the dynamic reactor and the volume flex reactor. That tells me it's a little bit bearish. You can see almost to the dollar bounce off of that trend assist there that I was talking about also. So this is looking a little bearish on the Render side, but it did quite well, man. Like all the way back here, up, pull back, up again. Right now, we are sitting down below the trade band. That's going to be all the way up here. This is going to be that bottom support band that we're sitting on. But let's throw on some traditional TA, see how it's looking, and I'll give you my opinion of if I would touch that with a 10-foot stick or not. Let's go throw on a volume profile on there, see what that's looking like. Yeah, we're at the point of control right now, but man, I could honestly see this coming back down to $1.50. Nice psychological number, maybe a wick down to that value area low right there. The point of control, it, we did. I mean, even when we got bounces off of it, we couldn't get up high. Matter of fact, it looks like we got a little trend line going on here too. Nope. Let's see here. What are you doing? Don't do that to me, man. My magnets do not want to work today. I can see that bouncing off of that level right there. If I bring this back up here, I'm sure it's going to line up to something that was resist the support here. Yeah, right in there. That we've already tested this range before. This is the breakdown below it. Retest. So yeah, I would be watching this. It's looking a little bearish. I can see this coming back down to $1.50. So let's check the reactors on it, see how they're looking. Yeah, we got a downtrend arrow right here. Closed you long and contested before it dropped. Now I'm long and amp. I can check that for you, Indie Rock. If yeah, I could let me check that real fast for you. So yeah, we got a downtrend. It looks like we're about to do our ribbon twist here. Money flow is coming up, but trend is curving back down, and it does look like we're bouncing on that 70% line. This looks like the fast mover is getting a little bit of a curvature. This could be flipping any moment. Yeah, I would say that this looks a little more bearish than bullish to me on render right now. And like I said, I could see it coming back down to that $1.50 range, psychological number. Crux of crypto, I was just talking about you. All bad things. Ask everybody in the chat. They'll tell you. All right, drink water, take a knee. Let's drive on. I'm going to do one more. It is going to be amp, and then we're going to wrap it up and get out of here. And, get prepped for dinner time, man. Got to make the family dinner. Always spend time with the family anytime you can. You never know when it's going to matter that you didn't spend time with them. And life's short. Don't go out and touch grass. Spend time with your family. You don't have to be behind charts all day. All right, let's go and check out AMP. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right, Indy. Don't boost his ego too much. He's all right. All right, looking at AMP here, man. Look at these crazy wicks and the bears taking charge every time that it tries to go up. Man, this has really just been sideways too, hasn't it? Look at the trend regression. Let's grab that on here. Regression trend tool. Let's go over here, grab it. Bam. Just kind of grinding sideways there. Nothing really fun going on. So, let's take a look at. You said you longed this, bro. You are longing amp. Okay, let's see how it looks. It may not be a bad move. What was your entry on it? Why did you long this? That's what I want to know. Why did you long amp? Did the Oracle tell you to do it? Did you talk to? Oh my God, dude, you long this? Ah, much love to you, man. Much love. Yeah, this is not looking pretty, man. I mean, there's some decent support down here, but I'm gonna go on to like daily for this, and we'll see how it looks. You longed it today at 02.4. Well, I will tell you, yes. Look, you do have a breakup here, but it's just staying sideways and not getting anywhere. Let's check out the oscillators, see how they're looking. Yeah, money flow is still coming down, but there is a twist right there on that trend fusion oscillator. Man, static, bro. Static. I don't know that this is going to be a bad trade. It is on the bottom of the trade band here, so it could go back up to that delta. But look, where's your stop loss at on this, man? Where's your stop loss at? I would hope right here below this wick. Let me know in the chat. I hope it is. If that's where it's at, then you should be good. Let it ride. Your stop loss could be very tight on this and easily not be an issue for you if it gets hit. But I would be looking at take profit one. I do have grass. You're right, because I water my yard. I have 21 solar panels, so I don't pay much on my electric bill, and therefore I can spend more on my grass. It's okay. 1198. Oh, you're really tight on that. Yeah, you could probably go a little bit below this line here. Let's see here, just exactly 0.00189. Maybe like 0.0019 and be fine there. Yep. But that looks good. Take profit one. I would be looking up here at 0.0033. And then ultimately, if it turns this into support, if it comes up here and it finds support on these lines and continues up, I think you could honestly look for it to come back to the Delta line, and that would be a fantastic trade. So what's up, DGen Tallman? How you doing, brother? Guys, thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed tactical trades today. I will check you guys all out, and I appreciate you all hanging out here. If you guys got any other things that you ever want me to check out and you're in the Discord, check the link below. It's free to join. You can hit me up in there also. But here soon, as the channel grows, just so you guys know, we have YouTube memberships coming to Investing Bros. And here before long, it's going to be prioritized where members get to ask for the TA. So if someone that has that, that membership tag down there, badge going, ask for some TA, they'll get priority. Just a quick one, Piper. Doesn't have to be right now. Could you look at waves when you get a chance? Seems to pump same time every day. Can you do me a favor, Rick? Let me know in here as I'm closing this out what time that it has, what time it normally does a breakout and time zone. And then I'll go back and look at it. And if I see anything, I'll bring it up tomorrow morning on the morning show for Investing Bros. So, guys, thanks for joining me today. Appreciate everyone's time. We are going to keep doing this every day until this channel grows. I'm going to keep bringing you guys TA and try to teach you the tools of the trade. There's all kinds of little tricks that most people never learn, and I think you guys need to learn it. It is that information that is going to help you get ahead of the pack and make some money that you can leave to people that you love. So that's what the goal is here, right? Make some money, buy a Lambo, and leave the rest to the grandkids. So I will check you guys out tomorrow morning on Investing Bros. See you back here tomorrow afternoon for this same show, Tactical Trades. Till then, trade safe, and as always, stay primed.